4, Christine Neef. In lane 3, Victoria Campos. In lane 2, Bronwyn Klatscher. And in lane 1, Gemma Lee. And you know the deal by now. This is 75 snatches for time. The female weight is 55 pounds. That equates roughly to 25 kilos. And the standard has been set by the men. That last
athletes, 1 minute.
Blistering fast was that last heat. We've seen a number of men go unbroken. Can the women do the same? And that's what it's going to take to be up the top.
"30 seconds.
All right, the athletes need to advance the bar every 25 reps. When the judge's hand goes up, that means they have 5 reps to complete. So you will know exactly where they're at as they come to the finish.
"10 seconds. Stand by.
And we are away. 75 snatches for time. This is the first heat of the women's competition, so the women's 2015 Pacific Regional is now officially underway. And we've got a number of women using a muscle snatch. Yuko Sakayuma in lane number 5. She's moving very quick, pressing that barbell out of the top over her head. Gemma Lee from CrossFit Chi Woo in South Korea. She is also moving very, very fast in lane 1.
So we've seen some athletes come out of the blocks really, really quick, but once they get into the 25s and the 50s, they start to slow down. Some of the athletes breaking early and just taking a quick break to see if they can keep those reps moving fast.
Of course, grip is an issue, and we saw Gemma Lee and Victoria Campos just momentarily put the bar down. Your leader going into the second set of 25 will be that lady in lane 5, Yuko Sakayama. She is now your leader, moving on to her 26th snatch of 75. Plenty of women to still join her, including Bronwyn Klatscher, who moves the bar forward. How are we going over there, Kobe?
So now we have just one athlete left out onto the first set of 25s with just 1 rep to go. All athletes now onto that 50 mark. Still a close race between first, second and third. Again, we've seen it comes down to that final 25 reps. Who can hang on to that bar? Who can continue to move that bar fast?
And we're certainly seeing some strategic breaks of the sets. Many ladies putting it down clearly before they have to, just to save that grip so they don't blow out in the last 25. It is still in lane 5, Yuko Sakayuma. She is still your leader.
So this should be a well-practiced event, Ed. They've had a couple of weeks now knowing what the event is, so they should have a good plan.
And I'll tell you what, Kobe, in lanes 1 and 3, Gemma Lee and Victoria Campos, they were some of the first athletes to break, but now they are coming back, particularly Victoria Campos. She's going to be one of the first athletes to advance to the last 25. In fact, it's lanes 3, 4, and 5, and 6. They were all on their way to the last 25 snatches.
That's it. It's about moving that final 25 reps. Really? Who can hang on for that final 25?
So it is Crystal Sullivan in lane 6 who has now overtaken Sakayama and Victoria Campos. So lane 6 in the middle of the field, ladies and gentlemen, she is your leader. We're at 2 minutes and 40 seconds, so the pace has been fast. And Gemma Lee in lane 1, she's finishing off her second set of 25. So she will join the other ladies on the last set of 25.
So we had Christine Neef, Yuko Tsukiyama and Crystal Sullivan all move out onto that final 25 pretty much at the same time.
I'll tell you what, the action is in the middle of the field, lanes 5 and 6. And Sakayama has been the leader for the majority of this event, but Sullivan has now overtaken her, and it'll be interesting to see which judge's hand goes up first. Victoria Campos, again, just resting momentarily, and she's back into it. So for Crystal Sullivan. It is lane 6. She has 5 snatches to go. She is your current leader in this first heat of event 1. And with 1 rep to go, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for lane 6. Crystal Sullivan. She will be the first lady over the finish line, and she will clearly do it in under 4 minutes.
Vanessa Fung moving through her final rep now, overtaken Yuko Tsukiyama for second place in this heat.
In lane 3, Victoria Campos. Lane 4, Christine Neef. And they both finished just a tad over 4 minutes. Tsukiyama in lane 5, she has 1 rep to go. Bronwyn Clutch has finished, so it's a sprint to the finish between these 2 athletes. And Bronwyn Clutch is just going to get it over Yuko Tsukiyama. And Gemma Lee in lane 1 is finishing up her final set.
All right, we have Sarabeth Hershey moving through her final rep with just 1 to go. Will be your next athlete across the finish line. We have just 5 reps to go now in lane number 1 for Gemma Lee.
And Sarabeth Hershey in lane 8, she will be the next lady to the finish. Remember, there is a 6-minute time cap. Gemma Lee has 1 rep to go. That's Gemma Lee from CrossFit Siwoo in South Korea. Make some noise. Make her feel welcome, Wollongong. And what a fantastic effort. She will pull that in under the 5-minute mark. And we have 1 athlete working. That's Gyuhung Shin in lane 9. And we have 50 seconds until time cap. Wollongong, make some noise for lane 9. Jung-Hae Shin. She's doing her darndest to finish this workout. We've got 5 reps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Let's get her home. We've got 4 reps to go. We've got 35 seconds till time cap. It is going to be tight. 2 reps to go. 1 rep to go. And she's going to get home. Going to sprint to the finish, Gyuhei. Give it up. And what a fighting effort. And she will pull it into the time cap. And that'll do it.
And that is what we love about the CrossFit community, cheering every last athlete on till the very end. Put your hands together for the first heat, the first event for the females of the 2015 Pacific Regional.